Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Marsh coming at you over the interwaves with another StarCraft 2 cast. This one sent in by members of the community to reddit.com/r/castit, castit.reddit.com. It's a lot easier that way. If you'd like to have your games cast and, submit it to castit.reddit.com and a member of the community will get right down and cast it for you. If you'd like to have something cast specifically by me, then send it to marshgaming@gmail.com. That is marshgaming@gmail.com. Over in the top left side of Catalyst Ladder Edition, starting with the 12th pool, it's... fuck that up. RandomRich. How you doing? Alright, cool. His opponent is DxT, who is... Oh dear. Alright, cool. So normally I have this thing where I talk and I explain to you how Castit works and you take your replay and oh wow, Roche Warren, cool. This is gonna get scouted. How you should do all of that, but yeah, we got a 12 pull, so cool. We do have everything in place to get that barracks. Let's just see what he sees. It's like, alright, gas, early gas, oh dear. And, Zerglings, 12 pool. I can count. This, by the way, is I don't know if it's a diamond level game because drop.sc tells you your spending coefficient rather than where you are. Anyway, this should tell trouble. Now, if this guy, DxT, is a good enough player, were you thinking of building a command center there? Because no, don't build it there. Build it there. Or build like a bunker there. Yeah, there you go. Excellent. He should be able to tell this was a 12 pull and should maybe think, well, you could follow that up with a Roach Ravager push, in which case I should be aware of Overlord vision here. Yeah. However, it having been scouted, RandomRich decides to go for an expand right here and is building drones. So nice little juke, nice little jive, 2 Zerglings out on the map, and that is all he has right now. His opponent building 2 bunkers. He's going to be well and truly defended against this, and pretty soon is going to have a factory pushing out. Interesting to see what he expects. Oh, he's going for a tank. Tank, very good. Of course, if you're not sure what your opponent is doing, having seen only that one, Zergling may suspect that his opponent has decided to switch techs. But yeah, if you're going up against a Zerg, getting the reactor on your factory means you can choose. You either pump out Hellions or you pump out Cyclones. Cyclones very good against Roaches, Hellions very good against Zerglings. What are you going to get hit with? Well, DxT said I'm lacking now. So he's building tanks which are good against all of those. Which is always a very good choice to make. Alright, cool. So, was there anything in the intro that I forgot to tell you? I said to castit.reddit.com, I said to marshgaming@gmail.com. I think we're all good. Right. So, what's going on? Still droning up. Getting Nubatized Carapace for that scouting. Want to know what's going on. Sees that expansion hasn't been taken, but doesn't know about this thing right here. So, there's that. Keeping his Reaper at home as well. I don't know, you could be using this, especially with, this setup. You can use your Reaper to move out. That's fine. Going in, it's going to be able to see everything. 3 bunkers even, damn. Now, bunkers, of course, can be salvaged, but it does mean an investment of 100 minerals that could have been used for other things. Alright, here we go. Sees pretty much everything. Doesn't know he sees everything, of course. Oh, the Baneling drop jive. See DxT moving out those SCVs. That's quite a bit of mining loss right there on the side of DxT. That is not going to be great. Ooh. Just a couple of Zerglings here, making sure that the opponent stays. Healthy? No. Honest. Honest. Stays honest. There you go. Yeah, sees that there's not enough here. Can move out. And can take that natural base. Not if you put your minions under there. What is RandomRich doing? He's got his third. 32 workers, 25. More or less counteracted by 2 mules, of course. And more bunkers. Doing anything with the bunkers here? Nope. And here is the first medevac, which means that from this point on, DxT can start being aggressive if he so chooses. Doesn't have Dim or anything on the way yet, but just to drop full of Marines is, with a medevac overhead, is enough to give a Zerg pause. At least has to invest APM and redirect those Zerglings he's got in front of his natural right now. Still pumping out drones, 40 to 30. Should be feeling fairly confident right now. And yep, parks it right next to this Overlord for RandomRich's scouting pleasure. But I don't think RandomRich actually found it. Nope. I'm going to drop it right here in the mineral line, and I should be able to get a couple of... Well, I should get a drone. Nope. Not too much. I don't know. Did we lose anything? We lost a drone. Alright. That's fine. Scared away. Lost a little bit of mining time, but that is fine. Well, the hatchery timing as well. The layer timing even. Wait, did you see that? Yeah, he saw that morphing. So that should tell him that there might be something more coming up. Double Evo versus just the 1 engineering bay actually doing anything. He does have the 2 engineering bays. Alright, let's see if we can go back. Nope, can't go back. Also, my opponent has bailings because I saw those morphing just now. Alright. Yeah, there weren't enough drones there yet to make that worthwhile. Tell his opponent that something is up at the very least. Yes, he does see that. Once again, flying that medevac in there, and yeah, those Zerglings right on time. Did he get a second drone yet? Nope, just got a couple of shots on that queen and nothing more. Oh, looks like a queen can take a couple of nice shots, and if he focus fires that down, this could be fun. Takes a little bit of damage if the Zerglings sit on their ass over here, then the Marines should get their revenge. Anyway, we've got a couple of active creep tumors here and there, so assuming he's remaking that queen, but he should be able to keep his pre-crack growing in the meantime, denying the third base of DxT. Not denying this one doesn't have any vision on that either. This one does get shoot off with 0 kills. Alright. Reach the middle game. Middle game? Long game? Short game? End game? Middle game. Yeah, that sounds about right. On layer attack, not rushing towards infestors. We've got the 2 upgrades whirling away, whereas opponent is making the second one of the 1 investment. That is an awkward way of saying that. At the evolution muscular augments, which in this case, yes, this is a slightly older patch. If you're watching this as of today, these are 2 separate upgrades, but right now they're still the ones. And does RandomRich see this move out, including SCVs for bunkers? Not a horrible choice. Not a horrible choice. Lots of bailings being warped in there now, setting up for a flank. And do we have any Hydralisks? Yes, we do. Oh, 3-way flank. This should be not a problem. Not a problem at all for DxT. Let's see if we can get a better view of the battlefield. Oh, here we go. Coming in from all sides, and we've got lots of Zerglings right on top of the tanks. Bailings rolling in, but can't really... But where are you going? Alright, well, tanks got a couple of extra shots, more than they probably should have gotten by that little bit of a awkward after move command. But managed to not so much crush that, but severely give his opponent pause. Down to 2 tanks, which are both heavily damaged, and lots of banelings being morphed in right now. 12 banelings. Could maybe use a few more Zerglings right there. Oh, don't get in tank range, because that was exactly what will happen. And DxT getting the push on. There you go. And yep, exactly. That's what happened if you don't pay attention for just a second versus banelings. And once again, RandomRich with the split up going to collapse from 2 different sides, which is of course very good if you're fighting against something, if you're fighting as a Zerg, but regardless of who you're fighting as. But siege tanks very good if they can concentrate their fire on one side, because they do a lot of damage, but they don't one-shot. But with the with several tanks and with the splash damage, you do actually one-shot, and so getting in from different sides, making the tanks. Is that going to be another bunch of Dead Marines? No! Pulls this thing back. If you can pull in from different sides, you force the tanks to shoot from different directions, therefore surviving the initial volley, and then, well, as long as you're not dead, you can continue doing damage. Alright, slight reposition, come on. What are we doing? Are we moving in? Not so much going to sacrifice that base right there, and 2 base versus 2 base, very much not in advantage of the Zerg right there, as RandomRich loses a couple of units by slowly moving into a giant ball of Terran. Barely don't see these moving by. RandomRich very, very patient, not going to be caught out once again. Waiting for that marvelous time where he can move in from all sides, absolutely crush his opponent. And what's happening on the back of this? Well, RandomRich is rebuilding his 3rd, but nothing much happens over here. Not even 2-2 having been started here. Slowly pushing in. Is that right? That was great. There you go. Not 1-1 versus 2-2. And let's see. Nope, nope. Couple of units getting pushed in and letting that AI take over. You want to keep these on. Hold command. Ooh, salvage these bunkers right there, leaving his flank very much exposed, which means that RandomRich can just move in here and set up. Oh, moving in a whole bunch of Hydras and giving them away for free. Alright, here we go. But none of the army over here is doing anything. So, coming in from one side only, and that means we are... well, there was enough. When that bunch of reserves finally does get triggered to take out that army by DxT, and his reinforcements are being pushed back. RandomRich making sure that his opponent hasn't taken the 3rd base and is going to chase these guys down. Got a whole bunch of Zerglings, but he doesn't exactly have a lot of firepower behind that. So, push on back there. It's got that 3rd base back up and running. Going to retake this one. And well, it's got fairly decent vision. Should see his opponent wants to retake this maybe. Should see his opponent when he does move out. Yes, are you going to kill that guy? Yes, eventually. Alright. No 3rd command center having been taken quite yet. We got a whole bunch of tech labs not really doing much. And RandomRich sitting pretty. 54 workers to 36. 2-2 to 1-1. Do we have an infestation pit on the way? Nope. We have it built somewhere? Nope. So far, sitting good. 2-2 versus 1-1. And we have a new push coming in from DxT. Same principle as the last one. This time just a different angle. And the flank is not exposed because these rocks are not taken down. They come all the way around here. And nope. Not great at the moment. But the same should be possible. Oh, and very much is possible. That's the problem of keeping your units indeed on that hold. Sometimes it saves them, sometimes it really, really doesn't. And you're A moving. The completely wrong direction. All right. There go all your Marines. All the Marines taken care of. A couple of units still there. No, there's a whole bunch of Marines left there. Oh, that's not pretty. There's reinforcement, but if they trickle in, you are going to be in trouble as a Zerg. Zerg, of course, can't just recall its workers over there, but this is a nice push by DxT. Fortunately, he's not building a third command center to follow it up, so he really has to start killing his opponent, because he's just about out of minerals on both of his mining bases. There goes the last of the Marines. There goes the tanks. The Liberators have been taken care of, and now we're down to just a bunch of medevacs. Medevacs, of course, only dangerous if there's something underneath it shooting. A nice hold there by RandomRich. Even keeps his 4th hatchery this time. And moving out the natural base. What happened to the main base? Where's the main base? Are you going down here? Yeah, sure. I suppose you could do that. Some people just move the main to the 3rd, but this guy decides to do this and finds out that the Overlord he killed before has been replaced. Very nice by RandomRich. This triggers, you know, a run by from him. And here comes the last big push by DxT for the next, say, I don't know, 3-4 minutes. Until that income starts rolling again. And they are... It is quite a bit of army. And if we look at the army, we've got 48. No, that's workers. 50 to 25. Yeah, so it can still do quite a bit of damage, but having to siege up with his tanks, with his Liberator, means that he's going to get sometimes, RandomRich get sometimes in order to get, oh, look at all these Banelings doing absolutely nothing. Pulling back, well, alright, well, that's all you need. Takes out the tank, Liberator is down, that means we're down, no, Liberator moved off, my apologies, which means we're down to just Marines. Marines and medevacs, lots and lots of medevacs, so this is actually pretty scary. We've still got, what is that, 10, 13 Marines right there, lots of stims, and these guys connecting is actually all you need. So let's see if he matches the carrot. We've got a couple of reinforcements coming in there, and here we go. Marines running away, not firing, and those Banelings do actually connect. Reinforcements get intercepted, but once again, not enough. Picks up, does DxT, and has to get on out of there. In the meantime, this is still long distance mining, and with 39 workers still active, and this base up, RandomRich can just remake his economy, but would have to risk quite a bit. His opponent 42 army supply to his 17. Here we go, another run by of just 3 Zerglings, 4 Zerglings, my apologies. Should be able to do quite a bit of damage. And DxT going to be in quite a bit of damage. Still on a little bit of army supply. If this army can unload, it is still a lot for this army to deal with. However, oh, so lucky. Oh, yep, no, that just had one shot. That wasn't enough. If you can prevent this from unloading, this is not going to go anywhere. Especially if he can get his Hydrolease underneath. But the longer he gives his opponent, who still has an economy, who no longer has superior upgrades, by the way. Yep. That is not a lot of workers right there. Then again, not a great deal of workers left here either. 3-3 is not underway. And this little bit of army by DxT, which is still bigger than his opponent, pushing in once again, clearing up creep. And applying pressure to his opponent once again. Banelings are there, not a great deal, but here we go. Just before the siege up by the tank, that is a very good time. Tanks gets 1, maybe 2 shots off, and all of the medevacs gone as well. That was a lot of the staying power for the turn. GG. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button. If you'd like to see more of me, subscribe.